crowd of 19,000 inside Fratton Park, noisily challenging the suggestion that Portsmouth's heart will soon stop beating. Even though the future of this club and its ground are in the balance, the FA Cup brings an injection of optimism to supporters old enough to remember Portsmouth winning the trophy exactly 60 years ago, and younger ones recalling them beating Leeds at Elland Road 2 years ago. And it's barely 10 months since Steve Claridge was playing in the semi-final for Wolves. It was the Portsmouth-born striker who scored their winner at Nottingham Forest in the third round. Claridge is partnered up front by 18-year-old Luke Nightingale, while Alan Knight, nearly 20 years his senior, returns in goal for his 784th Pompey appearance. He and midfielder Alan McLaughlin, the only two survivors from the team that came within a penalty shootout of the FA Cup final 7 years ago. Well, it's 26 years since Leeds last reached the FA Cup final, and today David O'Leary is down to just 11 fit regulars. Smith, Bowyer and Haaland are suspended. Radebe is away with South Africa. Batty is among those injured. Jonathan Woodgate, 19 yesterday, is back from suspension, but 3 of the substitutes have yet to make their first-team debuts. But I think so good when he's running with the ball. It's in! Gale, the 18-year-old. Alan Ball's team in the lead with less than 9 minutes gone. And really, Jeff Perron, the Frenchman, did tremendously well on the left. Claridge here plays a part, but it's the 18-year-old Nightingale who steers the ball into the net. Steve Claridge, a lovely little step over there that surprised the defenders, and it's Nightingale who gets in front of Igo to claim the goal. Now Leeds have got some rethinking to do. They have a corner, and this will mean the first real test of the Portsmouth defence. David Weatherall, always a challenger in these positions. It's been played short though. It's Hart with the cross. Weatherall's coming in there, but they've had the back on there first, and there's the equaliser. Weatherall's so dangerous in those situations, and he's done what he did at Walsall in the Cup a few years ago. He's rescued Leeds from a very difficult situation. The cross comes in here from Ian Hart, and David Weatherall, jumping at the back post, has equalised within 2 or 3 minutes of Leeds going behind. Well, Kewell fouled by Igo. Free kick to Leeds, not far outside the penalty area after that rather unusual variation on a corner. Hasselback nods to Hart. Oh, what a try and what a goal! Ian Hart with the left foot scores for Leeds to put them in front. Hasselback just gave him the nod to say, you take it, and Hart with that trusty left foot fired it beyond Alan Knight. It's Portsmouth 1, Leeds 2. Beautifully struck, just made up the ground. Corner to Leeds. Weatherall's there again. So was Vlachos. Back in by Kewell and by Weatherall. What a defending to be done here by Portsmouth. And still it's Hopkin. Plays the ball in to Woodgate, back out to Hasselback. And still Jimmy Hasselback. Oh, it fizzes across the goal to Kewell. Oh, and Leeds have scored again. It's Harry Kewell. It's 3-1 to the Premiership side. This is Jimmy Hasselback with a cross that really evaded everybody until it reached Kuehl on the far side of the area, and what a good placement there. And it's Portsmouth 1, Leeds United 3. Kuehl, oh, what good skill. He's got two to his right, Corsten, and further over from him, Hasselbank. This is Corsten. That's a good effort too. Beaten out by Alan Knight. This is Hopkin. Leeds in control. Hopkin to Hasselbank. Hopkin nearly got the return corner. Didn't reach Hasselbank this time. Waterman keeping an eye on him. Alan Ball will be philosophical at the moment. He knows that his team need a break very quickly. And this is the way it could come, Claridge. And just for a moment there, opportunity beckons Steve. Good header, Weatherall. And Ribeiro again. Oh, deflection on that. Oh, that's a goal. Bruno Ribeiro hit it. And it flew via a deflection past Alan Knight. It's 4-1 Leeds. He lined up the shot. Oh, yes, it's caught the Portsmouth defender. Nothing Knight could do about that. I think it might be Adrian Whitbread. Instead, they're undermanned at the other end. This is Jimmy Hasselbank. Weinhardt to his left. It's opening up again for Leeds. And Weinhardt is furious with Hasselbank. He kicks the ground in annoyance because he was absolutely free to Hasselbank's left and he never got the ball. Portsmouth was still reflecting on how close they came at the other end with Vlachos. But in the middle again this time. He's going to get there first. 5-1 to Leeds, and now it's a landslide. Harry Kuehl on the ball, strokes it inside, and already Weinhardt has made his run ahead of the defenders. And he just stabs that away from Alan Knight, who again can do nothing about it. They're really chasing shadows there, Portsmouth. Weinhardt is just too good for them. There's usually a turning point in every cup tie, and I think today it was the way in which Leeds equalised so quickly after Portsmouth had taken the lead. Now Weinhardt, Portsmouth, who will be shortly back in the High Court, was certainly in the high society of Premier League football today, and it was Leeds who had the conviction and did Alan Ball's team plenty of damage. In all honesty, it could have been more, but then again, Portsmouth gave it all they had. And in the end, I'm sure Claridge, who never stopped working, will just reflect on the fact that really it needed Pompey to have the lead for a bit longer, because once Leeds cancelled that out, there was